KZRG. Here's your KIX 102.5 news update.
Good morning, I'm Ty Albright. Here's what's going on in the 4 states. A man from Carl Junction turning himself into authorities yesterday, then released on his own recognizance. 28-year-old Brant Cullen charged with involuntary manslaughter in the death of an area firefighter back in October. Cullen accused of recklessly driving a golf cart that 21-year-old Tucker Berry was riding on the back of before Berry fell and hit his head on the pavements. Well, it is setting up to be a rainy Memorial Day weekend. A flood watch goes into effect later this evening. That'll run all the way through Monday night. The National Weather Service says many of us are going to see 3, 4, or 5 inches of rain, but there's even going to be some localized pockets of up to 8 inches of precipitation. So remember, turn around, don't drown, especially on Sunday where we have a moderate risk of flash flooding. Your news is a service of Arvest Bank. Do you need a bank that loves to help? That's Arvest Bank. Come find out why customers love Arvest in the Arvest Go mobile app. They make banking easy so life is easier. Visit Arvest today. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-782-1310. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine this morning, rain likely in the afternoon with highs nearing 72. A flood watch in effect starting tonight as we see rain tonight, Saturday night, Sunday night, even Memorial Day Monday. Highs in the low 70s to upper 60s. Your KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is not really showing much of anything across the 4 states. 55 in Granby, 55 in Pittsburgh, 56 in Joplin. It's sign up for severe weather alerts. Download the Zimmer Storm Center app. Time now for the KIX Case Pledge brought to you by Josh Meeker at Country Financial. And today we have Gabby from Joplin. Great job, Gabby. And if you've got a kiddo or a class group who want to take part in the KIX Kids Pledge, just check out the Morning KIX page at KIX1025.com. We're just 17 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union's secret sound. Here's Ella Langley with Warm for the Wind on KIX 102.5. All right. Clearly, this camera is not going to work. Let's see if we can't fix it. Hold on. Thank you, Candy Jan. Candy Jan.
Hey.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you. How you doing? You can say that again. Oh, well, that'll be fun. Well, hopefully they don't get rained out. It's supposed to just downpour for days. Oh. Mm-hmm. That's just disappointing. It's a long drive out there. Yeah, they did. So they did a lot better than they did the last tournament because the fall, like I said, they did not have a very strong fall season. And they were undefeated in the spring. And so they went into this tournament with really high expectations. So they lost their first 2 games, but they didn't get blown out of the water like last year, which was great. They were all really tight games, which is huge improvement. And then they won their 3rd game. So they were pretty proud to leave on that note. Yeah. But they definitely thought they should. Yeah, no, they had a ton of fun. Those kids, when they get together, they had access to the pool, and we took them all to the mall, and they had a great time. So, yeah, it was good. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I'm still friends with some of the kids that I played soccer with growing up, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So it's cool that he gets to experience that as well. Thank you. You too. Yeah. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. We got to fix this. This is not going to fly. Hold on.
It's Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen. Brought to you by Buffalo Run Casino and Resort. On the four states #1 for country. KIX 102.5.
All right. Is this any better? Is this better? There we go. Good morning. How are we doing, friends? Let me get chat pulled up. You love Buffalo Run Casino and Resort, yes. Morning, Melissa. Jimmy, good morning. Christy, good morning. Megan, good morning. It's Tharara here. Good morning, Tharara. I see her name mentioned. What does the flyer say, Megan? Just like, hey, we're here. Yes, the San Diego plane crash was sad. And they were actually coming from Wichita going to San Diego. And what's also crazy is one of the victims of that plane crash was the drummer for the band The Devil Wears Prada. And he had just survived a mass shooting, like TikTok shop, this past weekend. Just wild. '25 calendar of events and free play. Well, that's cool. Don't mind a little free play. I'll be your honey bee. That's a long note. Wait a second, Woody. Hold on. KIX, the 102.5, the four states #1 for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 710. We'll see sunshine in the morning, rain late in the afternoon with a high near 72. It is 56 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 14 minutes. And actually, I am solo this morning. Randy is at his toenail art convention, which is where they cut out their toenails and then they take the little shavings and the scraps and the little extra bits and they make, I don't know, they make different art with it, you know. Sometimes it's a painting, sometimes it's a sculpture. So he's at that conference right now. So good luck to him, and maybe he'll come back and win something with his toenail art. We're just 10 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound. All you've got to do at 7:20 is be caller number 5. Tell us what the secret sound is, and the cash jackpot is yours. Here's Lady A with Just a Kiss on the four states #1 for cash, KIX 102.5. Morning, Christine. Let's party like there's no Randy today. Woo, 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 woo. He's a toenail artist, exactly. Last hour, I said he was an earwax artist. He was at like an earwax carving convention where they like scrape all the, thank you. I said they scrape the earwax out of your ear and then you can use it to like sculpt different things. So I think that's what I'm going to go with this morning. Different body related things. And he's making art. Morning, Chris. How's Kitty doing? What did y'all wind up naming the kitty cat? I know I saw on Facebook. And she was all curled up with her little duck stuffy. That was so cute. It is also a great morning because Candy Jan brought me Reese's that I don't have to share with anybody. Thank you, Candy Jan. She was loud all night, Chris. Those first couple nights can be tough. You know, it's an adjustment. Well, hopefully you hate it a little less now, Sarara. Kathy said Cece kept her up. Yeah. That was one thing. I know when we got my dog growing up as a kid, the very first night we got her, she was just a little puppy. And she was so just like beside herself and just like howled all night and cried all night. And finally, my parents woke me up and they were like, go get her under control because I was the one that wanted a dog so bad. I would ask my parents for a dog like every single day. And so I went down there and I put my hand in like the little box where we kept her and I just pet her and fell asleep with her down there. Thank you, Sarara. So now whenever we get puppies as an adult, I try really hard to not have that problem. One of the things that we got for our dogs is the little snuggle puppies. I don't know if you've seen them on Amazon, but they're like stuffed dogs and you can put like a heating pack in them. So it's like they're sleeping with another dog and staying warm. And then it also has like a little heart, I guess, that you stick in the dog and it thumps like a heart, like they're used to feeling at night. So they have something warm. They have the rhythm of the heartbeat and stuff. And that's been a game changer for every puppy we've gotten while we've been crate training
There's
and
plenty of
doing all that
mindless
stuff.
tedium waiting for you once you get to work, making it even more important to have some
Yay,
mindless
my
fun
ex
on
got
your
bad
drive
sleep.
in.
Good
And
kitty.
nobody does mindless like
Your
morning
ex
kicks with
got
Randy and
bad
Jen.
sleep. Good
KIX
kitty.
102.5.
Wait, you and Kathy are exes too? Major's just made his way through all the Kicks fam, I guess. She has a little stuffed duck and an avocado. That is so cute. Sorry about that. Thank you, Megan. I forgot to turn that channel off. It's off now. Really? She was not interested in the snuggle puppy? So we first got one when we got Nyx, and it was a game changer. I mean, she curled right up to it and, I mean, slept through the night. It was great. And then we got one for Rain, too, and she snuggled with it up until she got older, and then she started playing with it more, and then she wanted to tear its heart out, and so we were like, eh. She slept with the duck. I saw the picture of her sleeping with the duck. It was so cute. All right, secret sound. I think we'll play one more after Luke Bryan. How many more days till Max, Thorara? Kathy says we have not received an email yet. Give it till noon, Chris, because she was going to send out a bulk email this morning with all of the ticket stuff. So if you haven't received it by noon, definitely call the clearance office at 624-1025. When I got my kitten, I kept him in his carrier at night until he was used to the house no crying at night. Really? I'm surprised. Oh my gosh, Sarara, that is so soon. 4 days. Ah. Please share all of the pictures. And him and Maddie have met? Yes, I'm assuming. After that, Socks will sleep next to me and suck on my blanket to go to sleep. How old was she when you got her, Melissa? I think you guys all know we're doing a KIX fam lunch on June 14th at 1:30 at Bricktown. Would love it if you were there. What does she think of Max? Also, I love the M and the M. M and M. That's so cute. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 718. Your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound right after Lee Bryce on KIX 102.5. How's Millie Moo doing, Melissa? Oh, that's not the button I wanted to push. Okay, I got to be honest with you guys. I've been a little nervous this morning because I remember very distinctly, well, last time I did Secret Sound solo, it did this really weird echoey back thing. So I did a little bit of studying this morning to make sure I remember how the board needs to go and which buttons I need to push, and hopefully I don't mess it up today. No. Hopefully she warms up to them. It's a big change going from being solo dog and then having to share your space and your people. Or Fox was 7 weeks old when we got him. Millie was 8 weeks old when we got her. We let her sleep with us and she get peanut in her bed, so I started creating her at night. I asked about the age. I had a kitten when she was really little. She was like 6 weeks, I want to say. Probably too young to have left her mom, but she would suckle on the blanket as well, which is why I ask. Morning, Chad. Me too, Christy. Me too. It's been a really good Friday so far. We are trucking right along. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 721. We'll see sunshine throughout the morning, showers likely in the afternoon with a high near 72. It is 56 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 4 minutes, but right now, we are looking for caller number 5 at 417-623-1025 for a chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound. We've got $277.50, and we'd love to give it to you. If you can be caller number 5 and tell us what is this sound. What do you think? What was that? Caller number 5, 417-623-1025. Guess and win the cash with the four states number one for cash. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 1. Keep trying. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 2. Keep trying. Morning KIX. Caller number 3. Try again. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 4. Hurry up and call right back. Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this? Amanda, where you from? Amanda from Web City. You are caller number 5. Woo-hoo! All right, Amanda, we have $277.50, and I would love to give it to you. If you can tell me what is this sound? They say someone tossing a soda can into a trash can and missing. For $277.50, that is not it. But we're going to add another $25 to the jackpot, making it $302.50, and give you another chance to guess and win at 420 with Brett. Thanks, you too. Bye-bye. Amanda from Web City, you are caller number. All right, Amanda, we have $277.50, and I would love to give it to you. If you can tell me what is the sound. They say someone tossing a soda can into a trash can into a trash into a trash into a soda can into a trash can and missing for $277.50. That is it. But we're gonna add another $25 to the jackpot, making it $302.50, and give you another chance to guess. Another chance to guess and win at 420 with Brett. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound. Yay, we did it. Whew. Okay. Now let's fill this out for Brett. Filled that out. Did that. Hi, Chris. Yes, that is Twitch spam. Morning, Sarara. Not Sarara, Devin. Also, hi again, Sarara. Morning, Devin. I still feel like I'm very low. Yeah, my kids are super excited for the last day of school today. Devin, is it your last day today? Social media tour. Hello, YouTube. All right. We are done with this. Move off of that. So the next thing we're going to do is Jen's movie rehab. And with Randy gone, let me pull up the stuff for Goodwill Hunting. I'm going to assign myself Goodwill Hunting. You get extra good mornings, the rah-rah. You are that special, yes. Millie only cries in her crate if my husband puts her up before I get home. Once I'm here, I have to let her. I want to love her. She's like, but I miss Mom. I can't go to bed without love from Mom. Bye, Sarara. Have a great last day. Oh my gosh, I had the screen like minimized to half my computer screen to share with some of the other stuff I had up. And it looked like you said GN maggots. And I was like, okay, Chris. Why are you calling everyone that? Have a good weekend. Yeah, what's everyone doing for Memorial Day weekend? Anyone traveling? Anyone got big plans? Unfortunately, I feel like the weather's kind of putting a damper on things. Because starting this afternoon, it is supposed to rain through Monday night. And then on Thursday, there's a chance of rain again. I want to say I saw that we can get up to like 5 or 6 inches of rain the next couple of days. Okay, that's what I need to push so y'all can hear it, but I don't want that to be what's making everything echo. I know it kind of stinks. Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial kickoff to summer, and it's supposed to rain all weekend. I don't know if we're gonna get bad storms per se. I'm not seeing anything about severe weather. I'm just seeing that it's going to be a lot of rain. A lot of rain. Here it's saying 2 inches, 2 inches, half an inch, half an inch. It's 4, 5. So this weather app that I'm looking at, which is through weather.gov, says we could get up to over 6 inches of rain. Ugh. So there is a chance of flooding and things like that. Oh no, Megan, I hope not. I'm kind of bummed. So we don't have any like veggies or anything planted at my house, but the kids used to love going to the farmer's market during the week because they could help work on the community garden. And they loved to do that. They had so much fun. But the farmer's market has switched from being in the evening to being like mid-morning. So we don't get to do that this summer, which kind of stinks. Yes, Christopher. That's going to be such a good time. Yeah, definitely if you're camping this weekend, be very aware because floods can happen very quickly. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:33. And since I'm flying solo this morning, Randy's not here to assign me a movie for Jen's movie rehab. I think that means I have to assign myself Good Will Hunting. And I'm going to do it right after Travis Denning on KIX 102.5. Last rain washed away my seeds. My neighbor might have flowers pop up in her yard. I'll have my grandson all weekend. You going to have Dean with you? Beans really wants to go to Journey Through Slime this weekend. They came and talked to her school and gave her a coupon, and she's just like, we gotta go to Journey Through Slime. Morning, Becky. When mine starts growing, you can come pick corn, okra, tomato, peppers, carrots, squash, and peas. Yum. Well, thank you, Megan. They would love that. It was just disappointing. It was one of those things that they looked forward to, and they got to go like actually help do the planting, and then they got to like maintain the plants throughout the season and watch it grow. And then at the end of the season, they got to go pick them. And the boy has been this way for ever, it feels like. So one of the daycares that he went to was on like a small farm, and so she had a couple of animals with her. The provider did, but she also had like a little garden that the kids could tend. And the boy would go and he would grab like peppers right off the vine and tomatoes off the vine, and he would just eat them like apples. And he loved it. And that is something that he still loves to do. I've got my cherry tomato plant on my porch. It's got a lot of little green tomatoes, a few red ones. Last year, my sister, she bought a house like 2 years ago, I want to say, and started doing a lot of like gardening and things like that. And they planted a bunch of tomatoes that did way better than they thought they were going to do. And so she had so many tomatoes. And so every time I went to go see my sister, she was like, do you want a bag of tomatoes? Do you want a bag of tomatoes? And she had done a bunch of like canning and salsas and sauces and all sorts of stuff. And she still had just so many. Thank you, Chad. You too. Have a good weekend. Thank you, Becky. I just got it done last week. I'm a huge fan of it. It's got foxtail, red and black in there too, at the bottom. If I could grow something, it would be habaneros and Carolina Reapers. Yeah, Vegas is not a good place to grow things. The weather is not conducive for gardening. You must really like spice, Woody. All right, Jen's movie rehab. Way, way, woo. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:36. We'll see sunshine throughout the morning, maybe some rain late in the afternoon with a high near 72. It is 56 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 24 minutes. Also in the next hour, I want to know, what is the craziest thing you've ever left on top of your car? And then, of course, you drove away with it still sitting on top of your car. So give me a call or text 417-623-1025. You can also tell me on Facebook. And don't forget, we also have the Morning Kicks Challenge in just 13 minutes. This is your chance to win huge this morning. We're talking a $20 Gambino's Pizza gift card, a $20 Andy's Frozen Custard gift card, and some Alabama concert tickets for their show at the Walmart Amp this Sunday night. So lots of chances to win big, but it is Friday. It is 7:35, and that means I need a movie for the weekend for... And this is where I am assigned a movie to watch over the weekend. It's always a classic movie everyone else has seen, and I never have, because before I came to KIX, I had seen very few, if any, movies before. And so I'm assigned a movie to watch over the weekend, and then I come back on Monday. I rank it 1 to 10 and let you know what I think about it. But Randy is not here this morning. He's at his weird armpit hair art braiding festival thing. It's where they shave off all the armpit hair and then they practice braiding it in different intricate styles, which is kind of cool. So he is busy doing that this morning. And I think that means I should get to assign myself the movie that I have been dying to watch for, 2 or 3 years at this point? Good Will Hunting, released back in 1997. Ah! Randy, what are you doing down there? My gosh.
I couldn't let you assign yourself Good Will Hunting. That's not going to happen.
What are you doing under the desk? How long have you been down there?
Since yesterday. I've been waiting.
Oh,
I
my
had to
gosh.
Give you the movie assignment for Jen's movie Rehab.
This is insane.
Here. So, you ready for your assignment for this weekend?
I'm giving myself Good Will Hunting. I've already decided.
No, you're not. This weekend, because it's Memorial Day weekend, you're going to be watching Platoon. You've never seen that, right?
Never seen it.
It's a 1986 American war film written and directed by Oliver Stone, starring Tom Berenger, William Dafoe, Charlie Sheen, Keith David, Kevin Dillon, John C. McGinley, Forrest Whitaker, and Johnny Depp. And it's the first film of a trilogy of Vietnam War films that Stone did, followed by Born on the 4th of July, and then Heaven and Earth, all based on his experiences from the war, and follows a new U.S. Army volunteer played by Sheen, serving in Vietnam while his platoon sergeant and his squad leader, Berenger and Defoe, argue over the morality of the platoon and of the war itself. It received critical acclaim, was a box office success, grossed $138 million against its $6 million budget, and it won 4 Academy Awards. And in 2019, it was selected for preservation in the U.S. National Film Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant.
So where am I going to watch it?
It's rated R, so definitely not one for the kids. There's a lot of streaming services where you can watch it for free, like Tubi, Pluto, or even on the Roku channel. They've all got it for free. Or you can pay through the nose for it like you have to do on all the other streaming platforms.
All right, so I'm going to watch Platoon over the weekend, and then I will come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it. But in the meantime, get out from underneath the desk and go home. Randy, stop it.
I am so thirsty, and I've got to go to the bathroom. Have a great weekend, Jen. Bye.
Bye. All right. Did we do it? I think we did it. Don't need that. Don't need that. He ruined the plan. Out from underneath the desk. Dang it, Randy. All right. Now we have the Morning KIX Challenge is up next. So it's a good one. It's a good movie. I know. Well played, Randy. So I've never even heard of Platoon, which feels kind of weird because there's so many like big names in this movie. Some of them I didn't recognize, but a lot of them I did. Cece heard Randy's voice and started howling. I think she wanted you to watch your movie. Well, thank you, Cece. I wanted to watch my movie too. Wait, what is cowboy candy? So I'm just now scrolling back to see what I missed. Oh, Major. I love spice too. I love spice. All right, Morning KIX Challenge. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're gonna have to go after this song and then one more to stay on time. Hopefully. She's probably used to hearing the lives. I sit on the porch in the mornings, all the animals listen every day. Oh, that's so sweet. Legs and Dot and Pumpkin. CC stands for, is it Caligo? Caligo? Circe? Which means shadow sorceress. Ooh, I love that. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys. We have the updated Jen's Movie Rehab logo. Did I show this to you? They made the changes that we suggested. Hold on. There's that. And then he did a black and white one for whatever reason, yeah. So we gave them a lot of your suggestions. Make my hair blonde, make the clicker look more clickery, change the clipboard color, and just to differentiate that a little bit more. Here is this one. that's pretty cool. Yes. I'm pretty sure Randy does 2 hours when I'm gone. And I love that for him. And I love that for you guys. I'm just not there. Yeah, I thought the black and white one was pretty cool. I was like, I don't know what we'll use it for, but I like it. Yeah, I like the subtle movement too. I think it's nice. I know. Major, you've been here 5 of 5 days this week. I am so impressed. 10 out of 10. If Megan had a way to give gold stars as Maud, I would be like, give him a gold star. Bye, Chris. Bye, Kathy. Have a good weekend. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 748. Sunshine throughout the morning, rain late in the afternoon with a high near 72. It is 56 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 12 minutes. Also in the next hour, I want to know, what is the craziest thing you've ever left on top of your car? 623-1025 to call or text. You can also tell me on Facebook. But right now, it is time for the Morning KIX Challenge. And your prize pack this morning is huge. We're talking a $20 Gambino's Pizza gift card, a $20 Andy's Frozen Custard gift card, and also a pair of tickets that goes to Alabama at the Walmart Amp this Sunday night. So the challenge consists of taking a country song that we all know and love and changing it up a little bit, and then you've got to call and tell us what the song is, and then you win the prize. And so for today's Morning KIX Challenge, I think we're going to do, I know folks love the Gargle. We haven't done that one in a while. I've never done classic country theater on my own, but the one that I feel like I could pull off is Twisted Tune. So I'm going to take a song that we all know and love, and I'm going to twist it up, and then you need to give me a call, 417-623-1025. Tell me which tune we've twisted, and then you're going to win the Gambino's Pizza gift card, the Andy's Frozen Custard gift card, and the Alabama concert tickets. So listen to this.
Damn, she got some nerve. What I deserve.
All right, so there was your Twisted Tune. If you know which song we just twisted, give me a call, 417-623-1025. Tell me what the song is and who the artist is, and you're going to win that $20 Gambino's Pizza gift card, the $20 Andy's Frozen Custard gift card, and a pair of tickets goes to Alabama this Sunday night at the Walmart Amp. From the 4 states number 1 for country, KIX 102.5. Good luck. Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this? Ashley, where are you from? All right, give me 1 second, Ashley. Ashley from Nevada, can you tell me which song we just twisted for the Morning KIX Challenge? Woo! Yes! Congratulations for knowing that. You have just won a $20 Gambino's Pizza gift card, a $20 Andy's Frozen Custard gift card, and tickets to go see Alabama this Sunday night at the Walmart Amp. Just tell us who's the 4 states number 1 for country. Fabulous. All right, I've got to put you on hold, but hang tight. I'm going to come back and get your information in just a minute, okay? KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. Let's see if anyone knows which song we just twisted for Twisted Tunes and the Morning KIX Challenge. Ashley from Nevada, can you tell me which song we just twisted for the Morning KIX Challenge?
Truck Bed by Hardy.
Woo! Yes! Congratulations for knowing that. You have just won a $20 Gambino's Pizza gift card. KIX 102.5, $20. All right. Are you still there?
Yes.
All right. Let me get this pulled up real quick so I can get your information. All right. Your name is Ash. Is it Ley for your name? And your last name? All right. Can I get your phone number, please? And your birthday, please. Oh my gosh, my birthday is one day after yours. I was 1/1890. That's crazy. All right. I need your address, please. And last thing I need is your email address. This is how you're going to get your tickets. All right, so we are going to send that email probably within the next hour or two. So keep an eye on your inbox for that. It's going to come from national@zrimarketing.com. And they do send this out to all the winners at once. So it is possible that it'll go to your spam folder because they think we're just spamming a bunch of people at once. So make sure to double check that if it's not in your inbox. But if you don't have it by noon, you can call our clearance office at 624-1025. And they'll be able to make sure that you get your tickets, okay? And then for the gift cards, you can pick those up Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 here at the radio station. And do you know where to find us?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Well, we will have that ready for you. Thanks, Ashley. Congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Why did it echo? Gosh darn it. That. got to email the clearance office and let them know, yes, she is allowed to win this much. Sounds what I want to price back, including a sweets gift card, Andy's gift card. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay. Send that. It'll just be the drive-through lane on Monday. No, we're not going to have a live on Monday. Randy and I want so we've got to do morning kicks, but we're going to do a very, very low-key morning kicks. So no live, no secret sound. Yeah, close so we can hang Randy's toenail art. Exactly. So I guess I need to ask Randy what I'm doing wrong because I don't know why it's doing weird, echoey things again. It doesn't make any sense. Ooh, that sounds so good. A chicken bacon ranch sandwich. Ooh, Melissa, that sounds good too. I think I'm just hungry this morning. Drive through morning cakes to get your fix. Sounds like a commercial you could make, Woody. Okay, we're going to get through top of the hour, and then I will let you guys know what to expect for Monday, and then I'm going to peace out. And do something about this camera because it's driving me nuts. I'm not going right now. We got a whole minute, Jen. I guess we can do this right now. All right, so Monday, Memorial Day, we're going to be talking about your summer sign. The sign that summer is officially here. We're also going to lament that some people get Monday off. We do not get Monday off. I'll have my recap of Platoon on Monday. And then in honor of summer, we're going to pay homage to the propane grill. So that'll be on Monday. No live on Monday. No secret sound on Monday. We're just going to do a really laid back morning kicks and then scoot out of here. I'm not going to be in my office that day. So have a fabulous weekend. Stay dry if you can. Have a wonderful time. And to all of those kiddos getting out of school, I hope they have a wonderful last day. And I will see you on Monday-ish. I'm off on Tuesday, but I'll be back Wednesday.